Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshireman66. I am Mark, your host, your entertainer, or whatever you want me to be. Now, this is my own opinion about the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So, I don't want anyone coming on to me and saying, well, you got that wrong. I am entitled to my opinion to why I will not be buying a PS5. You know what I mean? And at the end of this video, you will know exactly what I'm going to buy for next gen and things like that. So here we go. So basically everyone knows about the CMOS problem, what PS3 and PS4 have got. And yeah, the CMOS problem for the PS4 is if the battery dies and you take it out and you put a new battery in, you cannot play digital or physical discs, not even Blu-rays. So it becomes a plastic paperweight. And that's the PS4. Well, the PS5 has the same traits. PS5's got a CMOS, but that's not removable, it's soldered in. So the PS5 it's got the same CMOS problem. If it dies and you take it out and you put, you get a new one in, you can't play physical discs or all of that, and not even digital. So it's got the same problem. It can be sorted out over the lifetime of the console, but I don't think Sony will sort it out. And this is why I won't be buying one. And also the PS5, in my mind, it's the worst piece of junk I've ever seen. It really is. It's breaking all over. I mean, I personally, I am talking about, I know somebody who's got one. And he's been playing it, and he's been playing it in front of telly, and loads of times while I've been there, his pad disconnected, he's had to reconnect, disconnect, it's running badly, and that, it is literally a piece of junk. You know what I mean? He's having so many problems. Sony says, well, send it back and we send you a replacement. They did, still same thing. Now he's got the revised edition that is running hot because it's got a smaller heatsink. So this is why, in my own opinion, I will not be buying a PS5. It should never have been bought out when it was launched. It should have been launched this year, not last year, unfortunately. And that is same for the Xbox Series X. They should have launched it back end of 2021, basically. They've launched Sony, especially Sony, they've launched their console too soon, basically. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I will not be paying 450 quid for a piece of junk, basically. What I will be doing, now I have said it before, now the Series X Xbox, I've looked at that, and that has hardly any problems with it. I mean, yet again, I know somebody who's got one, and he says his Series X, it's more reliable than the PS5, which it is. He can play, his controller doesn't disconnect or out like that. He can play seamlessly on games. Now he only uses it for digital, so he's only got digital downloads on a hard drive and things like that. So that's what he does. And he's also got an hard drive connected into the Series X where he can, download onto that, then transport it when he wants. So he doesn't run out of space, basically. So that leads me on to that. So, he's had no problems with his Series X at all. And he says, if you're going to get one, Matt, I would honestly get an Xbox Series X. So that's what I'll be doing. My next gen console is an Xbox Series X. And the only one reason why is because coming out very shortly for it is Flight Simulator 2020. That's going to be cracking because we never had a decent flight simulator on the console until now. So that'll be cracking. It'll go nicely with the train sim world, what you can get for PS4 and Xbox One and Series X and PS5 and things like that. So there you go. So that's my big announcement, is I am going to buy, my next gen console eventually will be a Series X. Xbox Series X. And I think I'm making the right decision. I know it's got the problem still. It's still got a big problem like the PS5. Because if the servers go down and you have to have your console repaired on the Xbox side, especially the Xbox One and the Series X, because you have to register them online first before you can even use them, unlike you can with PS4 or PS5. You buy a PS5, you can plug it straight in and use it straight away. It's as simple as that. Whereas the Series X, you can't use to go through all the rigmarole of signing up for it, and then it lets you play it. Well, if them servers go down at any time, your Series X becomes a paperweight because you won't be able to use it. So, but their problem is not really. A lot of people say it's worse, but it can be sorted. All what they've got to do is patch it through a patch that does Xbox, whereas PS5 they'll have to change it at the factory. A patch won't cover it, I don't think. You know what I mean? So, why has Sony done this? Because they want you to use the latest tech. They want your money, basically. That's why they've done it. That's why, I've got a PS3, battery's gone on that, my clock doesn't work. The console works fine. I can't play my digital games, but I can play physical still and watch. So, it all started with PS3. Now PS4, that's even worse. Friends of mine, he got the first PS4, his battery's gone, and he can't play any physical content on it, or digital. It's a paperweight, and he paid a lot of money for that. So you see, got to be careful. You know what I mean? If I'm going to have a paperweight, I'm going to have a good paperweight, and a much heavier paperweight, and and I'm going to go down the route of the Series X. So Sony's lost me as a customer for now, unfortunately, until they sort out their CMOS problem, which they need to do. You know what I mean? And if I was you, I cannot recommend a PS4 or a PS5 to anybody. I'm sorry, but I can't. But what I can do is recommend Xbox One or Series X. They're much better consoles. They're more powerful. Thank you for watching. This has been a Yorkshireman's 66 production. And I thank you for watching. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Don't forget, it's my own opinion.